Good morning, everybody. Kat here. Welcome to my channel. Well, within the last couple of hours, we've received a statement from Kensington Palace. Seems that Prince William, with maybe an hour to go, has pulled out of the memorial service for the late King Constantine of Greece. Now, this is being held at Windsor Castle, and it's highly unusual for him to just not attend because it's a very personal, it's a family event, really. Not only was King Constantine Prince William's godfather, considering the close ties with Greece the royal family's always had because of Prince Philip's being a Greek prince, not by birth, but in a rent-a-royal kind of way they had brought in his family. Now, still in all, he was royalty. He was a Greek prince, and at the time he married Princess Elizabeth, he had to renounce his Greek titles, which he did, and he became the Duke of Edinburgh upon marriage to then Princess Elizabeth. But getting back to this, very much a family event. The Queen, Camilla, was present. Without the king, of course. He's in the midst of treatment, as we understand, and there's been lots of rumors around that, too, we might get into. But anyway, yeah, Camilla was there. Princess Anne attended, as well as Prince Andrew, Sarah Ferguson, and his daughters, and I'm presuming their husbands as well. So very much a family event. And Prince William is not one to pull out of things, especially at the last minute. And this had been in the diary for months, if not a year. It's not like this is just something that came up and he found he couldn't make it. Nothing like that. This has been well planned for a very long time. Now it says he pulled out for personal reasons. Now that could mean any number of things. Has one of the kids come down with the flu? What's happening with Kate? We still don't know. Amidst these weeks and turning into months of recuperation, it may be, well, another, couple of months before we see her. And I tell you, behind the scenes, there's been just a ton of speculation as to what's really going on. What she may really be suffering from, how it's really going, I've heard all kinds of things that, you can speculate all day, and we may never know what's really going on. And people wonder why all this speculation happens. Well, it's simply because of statements like this today. He's pulled out of this memorial service at the last minute due to personal reasons. That leaves a lot to be thought about, especially with everything that's going on. As we know, and I've said over and over again, they let you see what they want you to see. I think behind the scenes there's much more happening than they want us to know. I've said all along, I think there's something in play. I really do. I don't think Charles's tenure on the throne is going to last much longer, maybe to the end of this year. That's all I can see, if not sooner. I've always said that I thought that Prince William, there was going to be some kind of persuasion for Charles to step down due to public opinion, parliamentary decisions, pressure from William, and I don't know what the exact event is going to be, but I mean, things are looking more and more like that, and I find it very interesting because I've been talking about this for over a year. And King Charles III, Does Life Imitate Art? Go back and watch those videos. This is where the premise first started to boil up in me, and now it's really kind of spooky and interesting because things are falling into a pattern that we can see this actually taking place. Yeah, and I think there's something going on. Of course, what's happening with Kate, who knows? I had said once it could be anything from hip surgery to a hysterectomy, both of which are technically abdominal surgeries and would take quite a long time for recovery, as we know. You know, we don't know. We don't know what's going on. We won't know till we see her. We won't know till they say something. Who knows? We have no clue. Neil Sean, in one of his videos the other day, said, you know, Princess Kate kind of feels bad about, you know, not being so forthright and honest with the public as the king may have been. Well, she can rectify that. She can, you know, do a little video. Is she not well enough to sit up in bed and do a video? Here's the thing. They had said before she won't be seen in public till after Easter, but would continue, you know, her recuperation and work from home. Even when the queen, as we know now, was dying of bone cancer, she was doing videos and Skype and remote meetings with people, and she let those out there to show us that she was, you know, even though she was not physically out in the public eye and everything, that she was still okay. She was still doing things. She was still active. We haven't seen anything like that from Kate. Not one Skype interview with a school or, you know, something. We've seen nothing from her. And that leads to even more speculation. Because you would have thought, you know, maybe she is recuperating and she can't trot around in heels for 4 hours a day and that's just the way it is. But she could do a Skype call, you know, and why haven't we seen her at all? That is something I think we can look forward to, perhaps, if something like that happens in the near future. But, you know, all of this kind of secrecy really does give rise to all kind of speculations, and this is the nest in which conspiracy theories are birthed, and you can't blame people for it, because eventually what tends to happen is all those things that were considered wacky conspiracy theories, in the end, when you get all the information, a lot of times you turn out you were damn close to the truth. What was really going on, and that's shocking, and that's why, you know, here we go again, and just fuel on the fire with William pulling out of this event today at the very last minute. We have no idea what kind of personal reasons they're talking about. I don't think we're going to hear much more about it. And there's still speculation on the king. It's getting louder in the chit-chat online. I've heard types of cancer. I've heard prognosis in terms of a matter of months to a year. I have my own ideas on things. Even before we knew about the cancer, I had said that I didn't think that Charles would be on the throne for more than 2 years, and it would be a cumulative effect of a series of events and one watershed moment with persuasion from William for him to step down. And I still believe that, and the events now, it's looking more and more like I was right all along. Who knows? There's a lot to look at, a lot to think about. We can speculate as little bits of information come in. Maybe we can put something more together. It's strange town in the monarchy. We don't know what's going on. We only know what they choose to tell us. It's always been this way. So we just kind of have to wait and see, and we can have our own thoughts and speculations about what's really happening, and we just have to wait and see how it all plays out. So it's going to be interesting to keep an eye on. I'd love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Please leave me a comment, like, subscribe. Let's grow this channel because there's a lot behind the scenes to talk about. You know, more than what Meghan's wearing today or who Harry spoke to yesterday. There's so much more going on with the monarchy. And that's what I want to bring to people. So like, subscribe. If you have subscribed in the past, make sure you're still subscribed because the algorithm, especially with a channel like mine where we still are quite small, indeed, things tend to drop. So double check all of that. Like, subscribe, pass this video around, let people, share it with people, and leave me a comment. We'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.